السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا. Welcome, guys, to this video. Right. My name is Jakat Zaman. Hope you guys are well, enjoying yourselves. I've got some books over here. Lights on in the room. Actually, I haven't put the backlight on. Right. Let me just put the backlight on this. There you go. So, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to this video. It's Friday, and as you guys know, on Fridays we have a live chat, and I'll tell you about what's been happening in the week, and possibly might eat some nice locust as well, hopefully, inshallah. And I got my nice tea. Remember this cup? This is the clay cup. Drinking my tea there. So yeah, so this week's been a very nice week. It's been raining quite a lot. However, the week went very fast, very busy, very busy, went fast. And also good news is we finished Kitab al-Hajj. So those of you guys who have been following, my Quduri lessons, we completed Kitab al-Hajj today or yesterday. Alhamdulillah. It's a big milestone because that means we've done Tahara, Salat, Zakat, fasting, and Hajj. 5 pillars of Islam. Alhamdulillah. We've covered those. And the next part is now going to be buyu, transactions. So transactions is I enjoy that a lot. It's probably one of my most enjoyable parts of fiqh is to do with transactions. So that's going to start inshallah from next lesson. I wonder when Quduri is going to finish, guys. I wonder which year it's going to finish in. I mean, I started Quduri, probably one of the first videos I started, 2012, I think it was, 2012, 2013. Yes, it's been over 10 years now. 10 years, mashallah. Alhamdulillah, may Allah give us ability to do more. Right, so, and then there's the light, look a bit too bright. Is there too much noor coming off my face? Let's just decrease that noor a bit. Let's just put it into a bit more, less noor. Right, less noor mode. See what happens is when you have camera, when you have black on, it makes the picture much more better. All right, but when you have white on, I don't know, it messes up the whiteness in the image. Right, so wa alaikum assalam, Rudo, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome. Mr. 400 BHP, is it permissible to celebrate Milad? Okay, you tell me what Milad is, and then I'll tell you. Tell me what do you understand by Milad? Because I think a lot of people don't understand the concept of Milad, or they have a different understanding of Milad, and then that's why it causes confliction with people's understanding. Arsalan, ahlan wa sahlan, wa alaikum assalam. If you were to recommend a one good English to Arabic dictionary, English to Arabic, I think Al-Mawrid would probably be the best one. Al-Mawrid. And online, there's something called Al-Ma'ani, or even there's also this nice one. Let me just put it up here. It's called Students Arabic Dictionary. Arabic Student Dictionary. Arabic Students Dictionary. This is a very nice one I've seen. Okay. This is a good one. Wa alaikum assalam. Umair, ahlan wa sahlan. Umair, ahlan wa sahlan. Umair, mashallah. Umair and Zed, mashallah, the two tag team partners from Huddersfield. We've got to meet up again, bro. It's been too long. It's been too long since our last meeting. Going to the masjid, talking about the life of the Prophet ﷺ, singing his praises, eating food. Nothing wrong going to the mosque. There's nothing wrong with talking about the life of the Prophet ﷺ. There's nothing wrong with singing poetry. There's nothing wrong with eating food. All these are jais. So it seems jais then. Yeah. So if that's the case, then it's jais. So basically, when it comes to celebrating, like let's word it in a different way. Are you happy that the Prophet ﷺ came into this world? Are you happy? Yes or no? No. Every Muslim has to say yes, of course. How would you express that happiness? What would you do to express that happiness? Would you study a book to learn more about him? Of course. Would you attend a gathering where the Prophet ﷺ's name is mentioned? Of course you would. Would you study seerah in your life? Of course you would. You know, the only problem is if you believe like doing it in a specific manner is necessary, then that's innovation days. So if you believe doing it on a specific date, in a specific way, all of that kind of stuff, then that is considered to be an innovation, not allowed. Yeah. Wa alaikum assalam, Haydar Ali. During the khutbah, can I say sallallahu alaihi wasallam when the Prophet's name is mentioned? Jummah khutbah, according to Hanafis, you have to say it silently because you are not allowed to talk in the khutbah. You're not allowed to utter any words whilst the khutbah is taking place. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that either when the Imam comes, فَلَا صَلَاةَ وَلَا كَلَامَ. Salam, Ahlan wa sahlan Uthman. I am 18 and doing Hifz and want to do Alim next year. So when I'm 19, excellent. Well then, good. May Allah put barakah into your time. Thank you, because I work with some guys. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan wa sahlan. Where do you recommend to do Alim for boarding anywhere, whether UK or international? Boarding, I think the ones that I sort of like, I'm happy kind of with is Blackburn, Darul Ulum Blackburn, Darul Ilm al Huda. I think that is probably the one that I'm really happy with. So that's for boarding. I haven't seen anything like really wrong with that. So I would definitely, make that as one of my choices. Besides that, I mean, there might be other places that are good or even better, but I haven't visited these places, so I wouldn't be able to say. Abroad, I mean, depends where you can go abroad, how much you can afford, how many years you can dedicate. So you can go to places like, for example, India subcontinent. You can go to Arab countries, Egypt. Yeah, so there's a lot of sort of like opportunities. It depends what you're kind of able to. I would say look at various places and look at where you'd feel comfortable. That would be the main thing. City Hassan College in Birmingham has free Alim course. Ahlan wa sahlan. Be good. Ahlan wa sahlan. Wa alaikum assalam. In Kuduri, when there is a difference of opinion among the Hanafi A'imma, where can we find a muftabihi? So finding the muftabihi decision is usually something that you have to read the advanced books for. But there is like a good book that I would recommend, which is called Tashih wa Tarjih, or Tarjih wa Tashih, by Qasim bin Qatlubugha. So Qasim bin Qatlubugha has a footnotes on Kuduri, and in there he usually gives the sort of like preferred position, but it's not always agreed upon by everyone. Mubin Samdani, Ahlan wa sahlan, wa alaikum assalam. What should we read when Imam sits during khutbah? Nothing. Just listen to the khutbah. Jami al-Karam in Nottingham, a good boarding school for Alim course too. I was leading Salah for Dhuhr with my brother, and when I finished Surah Fatiha, he said Ameen, as he could hear me slightly reciting. Yes, this is fine. No, he doesn't have to repeat his Salat again. Wa alaikum assalam. Hope you are well. Ahlan wa sahlan, Maulana. Having a fantastic Jummah. Well, beautiful Jummah, mashallah. Rainy Jummah. Today my voice is a bit down today because I've been getting sore throats. And also, I did Jummah today. So, have you encountered difficulty in visiting Palestine? Yes, I have been kicked out of Palestine. I've been detained and deported. So, yes. I've been there 5 times, alhamdulillah. And the 6th time, I was deported. As-salatu ala al-kafir wa du'a lahu bil maghfirati haramun ba'd al-Qur'an. Okay. Does he need to repeat? No, he doesn't. Mubin Samdani, the best way to start learning Arabic from your channel. So I would say start off. Have you studied any Arabic before? If you haven't studied no Arabic before, I would suggest you do my Quranic Arabic 17 lessons. It's on the uruk.com. It's a paid course, £50 for the entire course. Do that and then do the courses on my YouTube channel. Yeah, try those. And then I would start with something like Ajurrumiya, or maybe even some of the series on Surah Yusuf. Rain and Juma feels too depressing. If someone joins the Sufa at year 4, could they still qualify for the Markfield degree upon completion? Possibly, yeah. Yeah, possibly. Mufti Sahib, someone said that the Hanafi madhab is mostly based on qiyas. Is this true? Well, it depends what they mean by qiyas, isn't it? Because there's two types of qiyas. There's basically qiyas that means analogy of one thing with another. And the other meaning of qiyas is understanding, theorizing a greater concept from the ayats and the hadith. Yeah. So, for example, like the Hanafis will take the concept of, let's say, things that break your wudu, and they will theorize a qiyas. That qiyas basically means this is how the pattern seems to run in the Quran and hadith. This is what the Quran and hadith seem to be saying. And this is the pattern we can understand. That pattern, we call it a qiyas. We say that we believe all of the ahkam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are based upon a, a predictable pattern. We can actually see that pattern. This is what we call qiyas. So those people who are against this, they say, no, you have to follow the text without understanding the pattern. You just follow it. And we say this wasn't the way of many of the Sahaba and Tabi'in. So to a degree, yes. And to a degree, no. I think I do Al-Jurumiyya Matan Izzi to support and consolidate my understanding, and some of Khalid al-Bahiyya and Usul Fiqh. Ahlan wa sahlan. MashaAllah. Welcome, Umran Ali Sahab. Wa alaikum assalam. Hyderabadi. After studying the Medina book series, what do you recommend studying after that? Start reading Arabic books. Start reading Arabic storybooks. Yeah, spend several months just reading Arabic storybooks, I would say. Mubin, ahlan wa sahlan. I'm actually planning doing a BA and Masters alongside Alami, inshallah. MashaAllah. May Allah make it easy for you, my brother. May Allah put barakah in your time. I finally got around to starting Usul Hadith. Are there any books that I need to buy? No, not at the moment. Once you finish that, then you can move on to something else. How are you finding the Usul Hadith? Is that true? Salat al-kafir wa du'a lahu bil maghfira haramun bi nass al-Quran wal ijma'. So salat do you mean like salat al-kafir, meaning praying janazah of a kafir? Is that what you're saying? Praying the janazah of a kafir who has died on explicit kufr. Yeah, if that's the case, then yes, correct. Maybe Bayquniya next year for Usul Hadith. Good. Bayquniya, I don't see the benefit of studying Bayquniya personally. I don't see any benefit in it. It's just like, I think sometimes what happens, there's core books to study, and then there's like popular books to study. So sometimes people think, I need to study this, I need to, but you gotta ask yourself, is this a core book you need to study? Like, do you really need to study it? Or is it just because your friend's studying it and you think, you know what, FOMO, yeah, fear of missing out. I personally think there's no like benefit in studying. In fact, if you want to study a better book, if you want to study like a commentary on Bayquniya, that's fine. I mean, like, that would be good. Like Sheikh Tariq Iwadullah, his book's quite good. And then he's got another book called Lughat al-Muhaddith, that's very good as well. Yeah. Hassan Khan, ahlan wa sahlan, wa alaikum assalam. Ahlan wa sahlan, my brother. I had a question, please. If someone needs medicine for ADHD, but it comes in gelatin capsules, is it permissible to consume the contents after taking out? So, what I would suggest is speak to the doctor about this, because capsules, they are designed to dissolve in a certain part of your body. So if you take them out of the capsule, it might not have the same effect. I've actually spoken to some doctors. They've said to me, certain medication has to be in a capsule because the capsule will only dissolve in a certain part of the stomach. So this is why I would say, now, if, for example, you can take it out of the capsule, then of course. But if you can't take it out of the capsule and there's no other alternative available, then you can take it. Harun Kabir, alaikum assalam. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan wa sahlan. Hope you're well. I'd recommend your Qasas videos for the brother who wants to learn more Arabic after the medium. Oh, yes. Those are only for the patrons at the moment. Yeah, those are for the patrons, but yeah, definitely. Haider Ali Usul al Hadith course is really insightful. I really needed this course to help me understand. Alhamdulillah. Saud, don't take it out to the capsule. I'm a pharmacist, a student, and it makes the medication useless. See that? Look at that. My cowboy fatwa, and then a proper guy came along. Saud comes along and he gives the proper fatwa. So I'm a half pharmacist, guys, and a half doctor as well. Yeah. Alhamdulillah, Muhammad Ibrahim Pashtun. Wa alaikum assalam. Ahlan wa sahlan. Sanga halde. Khairiyat de tabiyatun de khadi. Yeah, so basically that's been. Oh, by the way, my car's been messed up this week. Yeah, I need to get a new car. So basically, what I found out is, if you have an automatic car, there's two types of automatic cars. There's a fully automatic car, and then there's what they call a semi-automatic, which is also known as a DSG. So the DSG gearbox has a problem that after every so number of thousand of miles, you have to get it serviced, and the servicing can cost about £200 or so. And if you don't, then it can have long-term problems. And it looks as though my car has got long-term problems because I don't think anyone before my car had serviced it, and I didn't know about the servicing. So when I put it into drive, car doesn't move sometimes. Sometimes it moves, sometimes it doesn't. So unfortunately, the end of my car's life has come very close. So I'm looking out there. What car do you guys think I should get? Don't say Ferrari and Lamborghini. Yeah, some sensible car, just a car that drives around. That's all I need. Sangaya Tasu, how's life? And oh, Sheikhana Fazil, I lost your number. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan wa sahlan. Well, I am a doctor. The medication I'm talking about is fine to be taken out of the capsule according to. Oh, right. So, so that's it now. Khalas. Hassan Khan, that's it. Your rank is higher than mine. So I take back my fatwa. Just wanted to check Islamic principle. Yeah. So if, like I said, if there's no other alternative or no effective alternative, then they can take it. Uthman, alaikum assalam. You recommend where you study in Benoi town, and is there any other specific institute? So in Karachi, there's several institutes that you can study at. Benoi town is a good one, but you don't have to study there. It's not necessary. Darul Uloom Karachi is another one. Mufti Taqi Uthmani. That's a very good one as well. And there's a place called Jamiatul Rashid. Yeah. So Jamiatul Rashid, that's also a very good one as well. So these are three big madaris in Karachi that you can study at. If you want to go there, that is. But the only thing is, I would say, is maybe visit that place and check out the weather, check out the food and all that, because it might not agree with your stomach. Yeah, definitely. So Allah Mubarak. Ihsan, wa alaikum assalam from Germany. Ahlan wa sahlan. Mubarak, mashallah. Guten Tag. That's all I know in German, guys, by the way. Oh yeah, and I also know BMW, golf. What's your favorite dish, by the way? My favorite dish is most things are my favorite dish. What I like a lot is brisket. I like brisket a lot. Nice, soft, tender brisket. Yum yum. What's your favorite dish? But the thing is, my favorite dish changes according to my craving. Haider Ali, what does your 18 as far as classes go? So there's like 14 ones get certain types of classes, and then the 18 one, sorry, I think it's about £9 one, and then the £18 one gets a certain type of classes as well. Yeah, so there's the certain types of videos that you get access to. So it all depends upon what kind of videos. Ahmad R. Wa alaikum assalam. If someone's work requires them to be clean shaven due to the nature of the work requiring it to be permissible to shave, it all depends. If it is a real dire need and there's that job has to be done, then possibly, yeah. Otherwise, if it's not, then I would suggest try to speak to them, or even try to get an alternative job in the meanwhile. You only know the good stuff, mashallah, except they say BMW drivers are special. Yeah, I need to get BMW, guys. I was thinking one of my students, he was saying to me, BMW automatics are good. So only problem is BMW have other problems. Yeah. Do you think the Nukhbatul I'rab by Al-Qalam Institute is a good study? I haven't seen it, I haven't seen it. So Sheikh fourth completed the Medina books and is that I've? Oh, I thought it's 1V. I've completed the Medina books. I wanted to get into reading simple Arabic books. I've started a book called Easy Arabic Reader. What are the books? Kids books. Find kids Arabic story books or comics. And those are a very good place to start because it will get your mind into like focused into Arabic. Oh, by the way, I haven't done Instagram, have I? Inna lillah. Instagram followers are going to be saying, "Why Bewafa left us alone." Yeah, didn't even bother. So let's get back to Insta, guys. Insta, guys. Okay, let's do this. None of you guys didn't even tell me why. Uthman, is there any local cheap next to us? Local cheap next to a sofa that can be rented, and have students done this before? I don't know if they've done this before. No, I don't think anyone's done this before. I mean, the rental, nowadays rent is quite. I mean, maybe if you get like something like a one bed, one bed sort of like HMO, like a one room, maybe that might be possible. Sheikh Al Asad, someone shorting down, trimming beard, only to be fit in ulamas and Yankias. I don't know what that is. Do iqrar himself, responding, reasoning for trimming. Could we pray after? Okay, someone shortening beard, trimming beard, only to be fit in ulamas. I don't understand your question, Muhammad. Why Mufti Taqi Usmani is such a big influence in the Muslim world? Like, what is specific about him that makes? So Mufti Taqi Usmani is not because like he's knowledgeable. He is knowledgeable, but there's other people who are probably more knowledgeable than Mufti Taqi. The thing is, Mufti Taqi Usmani held very important positions, and he led many important projects as well historically. So he was at one point he was the Chief Justice of Pakistan, like the Chief Judge of Pakistan. So this is why not only in the Muslim sort of fiqh was he an expert, but also when it came to Pakistan law as well. So he was Chief Justice for many years, and then he played important roles in a lot of these Islamic boards around the world. So this is why he's very very world renowned, you can say. Arabiya Bani Yadayk is a good book, but only if you're going to do the whole thing. It's very slow. That's the thing. It's very slow. It's conversational Arabic in the beginning. Later on, then it goes into comprehension. It's good. I mean, I was sarcastic. Please don't get a BMW. Everyone I know thinks badly of BMW. Oh, especially those. Okay. In this country, BMW drivers seems to be okay. How long is the Alim course in Jam Benuri Town? So in Benuri Town, it's 8 years. 8 years. Muhammad Reza, wa alaikum assalam, ahlan wa sahlan, my brother Indonesian, apa khabar, that's all I know in Indonesian as well. I hope you're well, I hope my Muslim brothers and sisters in Indonesia are well as well. Inayat, what did you speak about in your Jummah Bayan? I've actually put it up on my, what do you call it? What was it? Telegram. Yeah, it's actually on my Telegram, so you can check it out. I think it was, I can't even remember what I talked about. I think it was about the importance of taking yourself to account. Haydar Ali, I'm designing a website that allows Alimiya students to locate good resources for different topics they will study. Okay, excellent. That sounds like a very good idea. Yes, inshallah. You can ask me for advice. I don't know too much stuff, but you can ask me, inshallah. How should one go about wanting to make du'as to Allah for things one knows they don't deserve yet Allah? Is it a bad manners towards Allah, and could that be regarded as audacious? So if, remember this, you're allowed to ask Allah for anything apart from something that's haram and something that's impossible. Yeah. Anything else you can ask from Allah. Yeah. And you should ask from Allah. One of the most important things about dua is it creates inside your mind like a goal in life that you want to achieve. So you making dua helps you to achieve that goal as well. So definitely, even if you don't deserve it, but as long as it's not something impossible or haram, then ask for it. Have you heard and do you know anything about Ibrahim College? I've heard about Ibrahim College. They had a lot of problems in the past few years. They had to close down or downsize, and they had some, unfortunately. But the teaching there is quite good, I would say. I don't know who the teachers are there at the moment, but when I went to visit 2017. That's about 5-6 years ago. It was very, very sort of like good. I was very impressed with the way they taught there. Again, what I would suggest is if you're interested, call them up, ask them if you can come down, maybe just sit in a few lessons, see how they run the classes. زيد وعليكم السلام أهلا وسهلا سنجا جلدي ما شاء الله زو خيمة ستاسو استبيتون دي سنجا دي جمعة دي سنجا تيرا شويدا. I was just talking to Omer Zed. We need to meet up again. I've heard that he's the only one in Pakistan who can be called a mujtahid in the real sense. I mean, probably his supporters are saying that, obviously. His supporters are saying that. But without a doubt, there are other scholars definitely in Pakistan who are. The thing is, he is skilled in a certain area. His set of expertise or skills are like specific to Islamic finance more than anything else. That's what he's really good at. But the thing is, sometimes when someone is very famous on social media, the public only sees them. They don't see all the other experts out there. So the other experts probably either don't get time to go on social media or they're busy in other projects. So they are, without a doubt, there are other scholars in Pakistan who are very knowledgeable. Shorting down beard only to be fit in ulamas and Yankees. I don't understand what Yankees is. Yankees. And do iqrar saying I'm shorting down, reasoning that to be fit everywhere, leading salah after him. Yes, jais. Yeah, jais too. Because there's an ikhtilaf about shortening of the beard. So these kind of things there'd be gunjaish for ikhtilaf there. Wait, was that just Pashto that you spoke? Yes. Zu Pukhtun yama. Da zama jabada. Basically, that was some Pathan language there. Yeah, some Pathan language going on. For those of you guys who don't know what Pathan language sounds like, that's what happens. Right, yeah. So that's it. So anyway, yeah, guess what, guys? I got a new gadget this week. Yeah. Do you guys want to see this new gadget? You ready? Guess what it is? This is a camera. This is a new camera that I bought. It's called Insta360. It's called an Insta360. It's a webcam. So if I just put my face there, because I've got to hide my face. All right, there you go. The camera picks up face. This is an AI camera. Yeah. So basically, this camera is very good for anyone who wants to move around. So when you move, the camera follows you. Imagine 360 degrees. So if you move around the whole room, the camera, as long as it can pick up your face, it will follow you around the room. So this is very good for me because sometimes when I teach, I move around in class, especially when I do my iftar lessons. I teach and then the camera moves with me. So it goes to the board, and if I sit down, if I stand up, it follows me. Very good for that. It's also 4K. So it's got 4K HDR as well. And it's also, like, at the moment, it's got the main features that I use it for is that, but it also has features of, from high, you want to record from above, overhead shots. And it also has like this, you can put it on your screen and you can actually, like, where your hands are, it will record that as well. So if any one of you guys is interested in getting a camera, now this is 300 plus. Okay, this cost £300 plus. It's quite expensive. But if you're really into this, is probably one of the best ones. I did a lot of research on this. This is probably one of the best ones to actually get. So this camera itself, I mean, you can actually use it for live streaming. So what I might do is next week I might try to just use this instead of the normal camera. I might use this and see what you guys think of it. So I can move around and you can follow me. And you can even do zoom as well. So it can, whilst you're teaching, you can actually make it zoom into you and zoom out. So it's got loads of features like that. So this is called Insta360. Okay, it's called Insta is a company. Insta360 is the whole range of cameras, but this one I've got this week and I've been using it, and mashallah, I've benefited a lot. I'm still trying to figure out how to benefit from all the features of it, and it's very small as well. It fits in your hand. Yeah, but look at the AI. Subhanallah, how these guys come out with all this kind of stuff. Yeah, robots are going to be running the world soon. Okay, mashallah. Didn't know that I'm Afghan, mashallah. My Afghani brother, but only speak Farsi. Oh, so we can exchange some words that we know. Yankee as in mini gangster. Oh, mini gangster. I see. Mufti, how long did it take you to learn Urdu? You're mashallah fluent in so many languages. It took me 9 years. So because when you live in Pakistan, you got to speak with people and you're forced, and then you kind of like pick it up as you go along, reading things. Yeah, reading articles and books. So yeah, but I would say speaking properly and understanding it fully, I think probably at 4 years, maybe 3-4 years. How do you improve speaking skills? You need to speak with someone. So in ayat, you need to get hold of someone, speak with them. Asim Al-Hanafi wa alaykum assalam wa Mufti Sahib. How hope you are well. I'm very good. Thank you very much, my brother. And in the best of states, inshallah. My neighbors are an elderly Sikh couple. We both have similar cultures and speak the same language. The man always greets us with assalamu alaikum when he calls. Can we reply wa alaikum assalam? Or is this also himself? So basically, look at this. The Hanafis basically say when it comes to responding in salam or giving salam, if there is a need, if there is a haja, and you know the other person is not going to be using like some sort of like a implicit pseudonym, right? When they're saying salam alaikum, then you're allowed to say wa alaikum salam. Yeah. However, ideally you should say wa alayka. Yeah. So saying wa alayka is how you should say it. But there is permissible. Some Hanafis have even said you're allowed to even give salam to non-Muslims if there is a need, like you're dealing with them, buying and selling from them. Because if you remember, a lot of Muslims were living in non-Muslims were living in Muslim countries historically. I remember when I was in Pakistan, and the cleaners in our madrasa, most of them were Christians, right? Because a lot of the the cleaners in Karachi come from a Christian background. It's all to do with colonialism, and they used to every day give salam alaikum salam. I didn't even know they were non-Muslim. People used to give salam, and then one day the guy said, "Oh yeah, I won't be here next week. I've got over Christmas." I go, "What Christmas?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm Christian." His name was Asif as well, Asif. And then I was surprised, but it was normal for people to give each other salam. Hassan Desai, alaikum assalam. In regards to the qaza haircut, do you by any chance know any Hanafi references that mention this haircut, specifically talking about the Jews? So look at this. I'll tell you. I don't know if you can read Arabic, Hassan, or if you're a Maulana, but check for the qaza haircuts in Radd al-Muhtar. Radd al-Muhtar has about 3 lines on it. And he says it's shaving the whole head and leaving the area of 3 fingers on your hair. So you shave your whole head and you leave the area of 3 fingers. That's what qaza is. That's what the Hanafis define as qaza. Not like what people generally assume, any uneven haircut. There's nowhere mentioned in Hanafi books, from my knowledge, of anywhere mentioned uneven haircut. But if you want to read more about the different sizes, in a book called Al-Fiqhi, Mawsu'at Al-Fiqhiyya Al-Kuwaitiyya, Mawsu'a Fiqhiyya Kuwaitiyya, over there's actually a text there where he brings various madahib and mentions about some of them. Mentioned this was a Jewish locks. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Masir Ali, ahlan wa sahlan, my brother. How are you? America wala. Can we extrapolate from that during the times of the great Imams, there were other scholars who were as capable as them? Of course, definitely. And it's just, you have a popular scholar and then you have like other unknown scholars. So usually the unknown scholars are usually more than the popular scholar. And the unknown one is usually probably, in most cases, most knowledgeable. I'm starting to think Kuduri is better than Kanz. Send help. Actually, by the way, guess what, Masir? You didn't give me congratulations. We just finished the Kitab al-Hajj this week. Yeah, after, I don't know how many, 10 years of Kuduri. Kitab al-Hajj, we finished Kitab al-Hajj. Yeah. Jazakallah khair. Ahlan wa sahlan. Lubab is really helpful to understand Quduri. Definitely. Lubab is really good. Asim Al-Hanafi, wa alaikum assalam. Is there any difference between saying wa alaikum assalam and wa assalam alaik? No, both the same in meaning. I mean, you could say wa alaika, but there would be permissibility to even say wa alaikum assalam. Yeah. In the sense that your intention is wa alaikum assalam, that you're making a dua asking that you hope that he gets salam by accepting Islam. If you have that intention. What times are Sufa open for to me to ask questions about courses? Basically, we have an admin there. So if you come in the weekdays in the daytime, there's an admin there. You can speak to them, inshallah. So it's usually weekdays, morning time, from 9 in the morning till about, I think, about 4 or 5 in the evening. Ahlan wa sahlan, Asim al-Hanafi. Hassan, I found the Radd al-Muhtar, but I was told that Radd al-Muhtar, although unfortunately extensively used, is not an authoritative text within the school. No, Radd al-Muhtar is, by. Yeah. Radd al-Muhtar is authority. Yeah. I mean, Durr al-Mukhtar is not authority. Durr al-Mukhtar is the matan. Radd al-Muhtar is the commentary. Yeah, Radd al-Muhtar is an authority. Do that. Have you ever been to Dar Makkah? Yes. They have some really good books. Yeah, they have really good books, but the problem is, it's not organized. I don't know why the guy doesn't build some sort of like a website or something where all the books and everything in order. He'd make much more. I think he'd make much more money, definitely. But maybe he's just complacent. Yes, and if I may add to that, my current haircut has a parting in it. I've got an undercut in the familiar to you. Is this type of haircut? Yes, it's permissible. Yeah, it's permissible. So basically, when it comes to haircuts, the Hanafis only say that haircuts that are clearly resemblance of another religion are not allowed. And let me actually show you which haircut the Hanafis actually allow. Shall I show you what kind of haircuts the Hanafi allow? Yeah, you want to see? Okay, let me show you. I'm going to show you a haircut the Hanafis, Imam Ibn Abidin, and this is actually quoted from others before him. Fatawa Hindiya mentioned this as well. Yeah, so this is actually one that I posted up a while back. Can you see that haircut? That is a haircut which is actually allowed. You can shave the top of your head and you can leave the sides. You're allowed to have that. And I've actually put a text up there as well, if you can read. That is allowed. So this is why the Hanafis do not prohibit, this is Fatawa Hindiya. The Hanafis do not prohibit haircuts absolutely. They don't say all uneven haircuts are not allowed. Yeah, what they say basically is that the qaz'a, which is the shave your whole head and leave the space, the area of 3 fingers. Yeah, that's it. I mean, if I could do it, I would shave my whole head, leave for just to show you guys, and then shave it off. Next, Masir Ali Sahib. By the way, guys, hit the like button if you haven't. What shuru should I read about Quduri to best understand it, plus the reasoning behind the rulings? Jawharatun Nayyara would be a good option for you. Jawharatun Nayyara. It's a bit hard to read some places. Second question, if someone was blessed with the opportunity to do Umrah several years ago and had to unexpectedly stop doing Tawaf and didn't get chance to return to complete Tawaf and ignorant of the obligation to complete 7 cycles of Tawaf, is there kafara? So as long as the person has done more than 4 or more Tawafs, then possibly they should have slaughtered an animal. The person should call up Saudi or I don't know who does in Makkah and slaughter an animal. So basically, you're still in the state of ihram. That's the thing. If you don't do the tawaf, or at least 4 tawafs, you're still in the state of ihram. Is Radd al-Muhtar studied in Takhassus? Yes. Not all of it, but sections of it. Also, what reliable books should I consult for finding tarjihat? So, like I said in the beginning of this, I think you went there. التصحيح والترجيح by Qasim bin Qatlubugha. تصحيح ترجيح. So you're welcome. That's no haircut. That's all natural. How do you spell the sharah for Quduri? Which one? So there's three. So basically, let me just write this down for you guys. Al-Lub, you know Al-Lubab, yeah? Al-Jawharatun Nayyira. Al-Jawharatun Nayyira. That one. Yeah, Jawharatun Nayyira is not mu'tabad in fatwa. So in fatwa, it's not mu'tamad. But what he does is he is mu'tamad in explaining the text, basically. So it's reliable in explaining the text. Also started recently a class of Quduri with Shar al-Aqta. It's really nice. Oh, okay. How is it? Send me some pictures of it on the inside. I haven't seen it yet. Hassan Ahmed wa alaikum assalam. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan wa sahlan, my brother. Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't hit the like button. Anwar, ahlan wa sahlan, my brother Anwar, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Anwar Bahi. क्या हाल है? ठीक ठाक हूँ मैं. आप कैसे हो? खैरियत से हो? मेरा बहुत अच्छा दोस्त, अच्छा साथी यार, मेरा अच्छा यार, बहुत जबरदस्त यार. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi. Hope you are well. I've sent a question. I'm not sure if it came through. Okay, question is, if semen dries up on clothes, would one wash in washing machine? Yes, one washing machine wash would suffice. Yeah, according to Shafi, semen is actually clean, pure. But according to Hanafi, it's considered impure, so you'd have to put it in the washing machine. That would suffice. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys there. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you very much for watching today, and hopefully, inshallah. Actually, what I might do next time with my new webcam, I might actually have two shots. Yeah, so you can see different angles of me. That'd be good, isn't it? You can have two shots, like one from the side. It looks a bit more dramatic. Yeah. All right, guys. Take care, inshallah. And I will see you guys next time. Hope you have a wonderful week tomorrow. By the way, it's Q&A in the evening. And also, make dua that I find a new car, guys. A nice, good, reasonable car that will take me from one place to another without it breaking down. Masir Ali, the teacher text goes pretty quickly despite being long. It's actually pretty easy to understand. It gives the ruling some ta'leel and different viewpoints of how to think about the ruling. Okay, that's good. I want to see that. That's all I want to see. I'm reading Mukhtar al-Mawsili along studying Quduri. Should I give it more time or just reading is okay? Just reading is okay for now. Among Aimma Hanafiya and other madhabs, ahlan wa sahlan. Yeah, send me pictures of it. Email me some pictures, bro. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. As you guys know, you guys make me happy. I come here and you talk to me. You make me feel special. I will see you guys next time. Yeah. And make sure you check out the videos that I put up this week, learning how to read Quran. And also, what else was it? The Hadith one as well. Hadith. And then Diwan of Ali radiallahu anhu. It's a nice, beautiful poem this week. And it was Mukhtasar al-Quduri, finishing the chapter of Hajj. And also, if you're interested in doing the Quranic Arabic 17 lessons, then below you can find details of that, or you can email me and you can get details for that, inshallah. I don't see. Alhamdulillah, Ustad. Maybe Khairiyat se hoon, Ustad. What's the difference between using the word Zawj and Imra'a for wife in the Quran? So, some of the scholars say there's no difference. It's just looking at it from different aspects. So, looking at it from the aspect, the biological aspect, it's the Imra. And looking at it from a marital aspect, it's the Zawj. Zawj is a word that can be used for both for male and female in the Quran. So you can have the wife can be called a Zawj and the husband can be Zawj. Some say that the difference between the two is that Imra'a, wherever Imra'a is mentioned, then the connection between the husband and the wife wasn't very strong. So whenever the husband and the wife's connection wasn't very strong, they say, so for example, Abu Lahab's Imra'atuhu. Yeah. And they say this about Ibrahim alayhi salam. Before he had a child, his wife was referred to as Imra'a. Yeah. But then when they had a child, it was Zawj. Aslahna lahu zawja. Yeah. And that was also in reference to Zakaria alayhi salam as well. But some disagree with this. Some say no, you can't use this difference. Yeah, but it seems as though Zawj has a stronger connection, a marital connection than Imra'ah does. So hope that clears it up. Best salawat for dua acceptance, the one that you read in salat, the salawat of Ibrahim. Assalamu alaikum. If my friend has a packet of noodle worth $2, I have one worth $1. He asks me whatever I want to buy I offer him an exchange. Is this permissible? Yes, that's permissible. Yeah, because the ruling of riba only occurs in items which are weighed and measured, and has to be of the same genus. And in this case, these are not considered to be like that. Yeah, because the noodles will be made up of some processed product. It's like, say, giving 1 pen for 2 pens be permissible. Right. I'm reading mostly that one before. Sorry, you're welcome, my brother. Anwar, anytime for you, my brother. ريواني عليكم السلام أخي أحسن الله عليك وجزاك الله خير الجزاء آمين وإياكم يا حبيبي. Okay, guys, take care, inshallah. And sorry for the dandruff on my chest. I need to put some more dandruff shampoo in my beard. Right, guys, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow if you tune in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.